The heartbreaking story of Moses Simba. This is probably one of the saddest stories I've come across this year. Honestly, I almost broke down in tears while reading about these stories. A young man, only 22 years old, identified as Moses Simba, was reportedly shot by a police officer. Can you imagine? On the 1st of August 2025. Moses, the eldest of 4 children, was described as his mother as a bright and intelligent boy. He had recently written his JAMB exam and had hope of furthering his education. Unfortunately, due to his mother's health condition and the family financial struggles, the money that should have funded the schooling was instead used for her surgery. Despite this, Moses remained hopeful, waiting for the day he could begin school. His mother also revealed that Moses had deep love for preaching. Since the age of 10, he had been passionate about sharing gospel and often went around speaking to people about his faith. On the day of the incident, his mother had traveled to Abia State for a burial while Moses went out as usual to preach. Later that day, while she was returning from the burial, she and her husband received a distress call informing them that their son had been rushed to a hospital. The hurried there presented a document to confirm their identity and were finally allowed to see him. To their shock, they found Moses in a very critical condition. Before he passed out, Moses narrated what had happened. According to him, he had received a revelation from God concerning the state and its governor. Determined to share the message, he went to the governor's residence. However, the security personnel at the gate chased him away. Feeling troubled, he returned a second time, but this led to a confrontation. He was reportedly beaten with the butt of a gun and treated like a criminal. Eventually, one of the officers shot him in his leg, leaving him lying helplessly on the ground. He remained there for hours, from around 11 a.m. until evening, before cross workers who had gunshot traced the scene and found him unconscious. They rushed him to the hospital and even paid over 1 million naira to ensure his treatment started immediately. But sadly, his surgery was delayed for 3 days due to lack of funds. When it was finally carried out, he required daily blood transfusion because of the severe blood loss. Eventually, internal injuries and complications led to his death on August 9. According to his mother, most of the medical bills were covered by the Red Cross, with only a small contribution coming from a government official named Emmanuel Dixon, who reportedly helped them deposit Moses' body at the morgue. After his death, things became even more complicated. The family claimed that while they were arranging for Moses' burials, some government officials secretly went to the morgue without their permission to view the body. His mother then filed a formal report at Zone C in Calabar. Although police invited all the officers present during the incident, no real progress has been communicated to the family. Out of frustration, they turned to social media, granting interviews and publishing their stories. But this only led to threats from the unknown people warning them to stop speaking out. The family was later invited by the state C.I.D. in Calabar, but since they were in the middle of preparing for Moses' burial, they could not attend. Unfortunately, on the day of the burial, police intervened and stopped the funeral, insisting an autopsy had to be conducted since it was a murder case. At this point, rumors began spreading that Moses was mentally unstable, that he smoked, drank, or was sent by a fake pastor to confront the governor. His mother's family denied all these claims. She insisted that her son neither drank or smoked and had always been passionate about preaching. She even presented his JAMB result, where he scored 196, to prove that he was of sound mind and promising student. The State Commissioner for Information, however, stated that Moses did not go to the governor's current residence, but to his former house, where he was seen throwing stones at security officers to them. This behavior suggested that he was unstable and posed a potential threat. Still, the commissioner admitted that he was not pleased with how the whole matter was handled. For now, the case is still ongoing. The state commissioner of the police has said it has been moved to the director of public prosecution for legal advice. The family continues to demand justice, not financial compensation, but accountability. Moses' mother has emphasized that all she wants is truth, to know exactly who shot her son and why, and for them to apologize so she can have finally raise him to rest. This story is deeply heartbreaking. Moses was not armed. He was just a 22-year-old boy with a dream, a calling, and a family depending on him. Even if he threw stones, as alleged, nothing justifies the use of a gun against him. Now his life has been cut short. His family is grieving, and justice is yet to be served. May his soul rest in peace.